Yes?
There has been a situation. An asset escaped from a research facility. We need you to retrieve her.
Retrieve? I thought we disappear people. What's happened?
You will be briefed in more detail shortly. We have our suspicions, but we need to gather more information. Have you finished your current assignment?
Wrapping up, sir.
Good. We are glad that your training pays off. I apologise if this ruins your holiday plans.
I don't like the stillness anyway. It breaks my focus. I'm better off working.
Good. Contact your source. Pick up your gear and go through the briefing. Get this over with as soon as possible. You are in for a drive.
Am I supposed to bring her back alive?
Not necessarily.
Understood. Okay, a new game on the channel, Perseverance, Part 1. So this has a very similar art style to The Walking Dead. It's a horror, drama, visual novel about survival and redemption. So yeah, I got that straight off the Steam. It's free at the moment, guys. It got released in 2018. I had a look at the reviews, and it's top-notch reviews, very positive reviews on this one, so it's free. They got a second one out which came out this year, and they're about to release a third one. So it's by a developer, Titanite Games, and it's published by Feardemic. I've never heard of this game until they gave me, the company Feardemic, they gave me a Steam key for the second one. So I thought I'd try the first one first before diving into the second one, because it looks like it's a progressive story through the different parts. I don't know if it's choice-based, like with The Walking Dead or not. We'll soon find out. I think the best thing to do, just dive in and just play it. Let's give it a go. Let's do this. Okay, so this game may contain content not appropriate for all ages. My name is Jack. Don't worry, you don't have to remember it. I'm going to die soon anyway. I don't write these words to be remembered. I just want to explain how we ended up like we are now. How and why the mankind collapsed. How come I was the only one to witness it? To be honest, I just happened to be there when things started to get out of control. I was a simple guy, born in the mountains, always drawn in by the wilderness. But my parents wanted me to go to college. They worked hard and saved money only so they could send me there. I had no heart to refuse. If anything good came out of this venture, it was Natalie. When I first saw her, I thought she was an angel, fallen down from the sky. We kissed, we made out. It was like heaven. But as soon as the world opened up before me, another force pulled me back to earth. My father was diagnosed with a terminal case of cancer. I went back home, back to Greyville, a small town in the middle of nowhere. The one thing that kept this place alive was a nearby military base. Nobody really knew what happened down there, but everyone sure loved talking about it. They said that the military conducted human experiments, or that they kept a UFO, stuff that made kids go and watch, much to their parents' dismay. But I digress. What you need to know is, my father died. I was left alone in my little hometown without any education. I couldn't get a job at the base, and the town didn't have a lot of offers either. Thankfully, my angel didn't forget about me. Good old Natalie. Natalie called. I asked her to come, so she did. When I proposed, she gave me a serious look and said, "Kneel before me, man." I looked her straight in the eye, just one eye, smiled, and just kissed her. I promised I would never kneel before her, and that I would always be there for her. I don't have to tell you that she accepted my proposal. I had to wait for her to go to graduate. When she got her degree, I convinced her to move to my part of the world. We got married. She got pregnant. Twice. In the end, Hope was our only child. So straight off the bat, it's quite sad, really. So Jack's father died of cancer. Her first child she miscarried. And now her second child, Hope, was born. "10 years later, I found myself with another kind of angel. Natalie became the angel of death that wanted my manhood on a platter." And there's Hope there in the background. Stupid as I was, I didn't care. I fought back. So Friday, 4:02 in the living room. "Are you totally out of your mind? Look who's talking. She's just a little girl. A girl! You know how to recognise one of them, right? Are you serious now?" "I'm dead serious. And I'm not letting you take our daughter on a hunt." "Alright, okay. Why? Do you really want her to be this clueless broad who can't tell right from left, always dependent on others? You're making her a cripple, which she isn't. She still has time to learn how rough the world can get. She's not a child anymore. You should see her when she's out there in the woods. You should see how smart she is and how quickly she learns new things. But you never. But I never what? Nothing. Forget it. I can't believe what you were just about to say. You know why I can't be around the forest? You know the whole story? I trusted you with it. And yet, you really think I don't want to be around my family? That it's not important to me to be close to you and Hope? That's not what I meant. Screw you, Jack. I followed you back to this place so you could take care of your father's house and his legacy, whatever it is. After 12 years, I still can't figure it out, can you? I refused to stay at college and work on my MD because I was in love with you. You promised me happiness. I believed you. I believed in you. I'm working my fingers to the bone at the hospital to bring something to the table. I know it's not a banker's job, but I'm doing my best. What's the value you are bringing in? If it wasn't for this falling apart town and its part-time jobs, you wouldn't bring any money to this family. You should have gotten a degree. Well, yeah. If you had one, you could get a real job. That would hurt. We could stop worrying about money and the mortgage. We could be happy again. I could be happy again. So it is all about money. Money is the argumentative kind of factor here. What are you trying to? I sacrificed enough. I gave you everything. Don't you accuse me of being a bad mother. Got it? Nat, you know I appreciate everything you do. I really do. I just wanted to teach Hope something useful. Hunting is a good way of bringing food to our table during hard times. When real winter hits, I'll need her to give me a hand from time to time. I'm not letting you teach our daughter how to shoot animals with a goddamn gun. You know what? Maybe I wouldn't have to if you had given me a son. Oh, God, that was bad. That was bad. There are times when we don't pay much attention to what is really going on. It all comes down to survival. the survival of ego, expectations, and control. The urge to win and gain an upper hand becomes so powerful it makes us blind to the fact that we are hurting our loved ones in the process. I've been there. Let's apologise. Achievement unlocked. Good, bad, good. Nat, I'm sorry. No, you meant it. I thought we had left this terrible memory behind us. I thought you were over it. But I was wrong, wasn't I? After so many years, you still hold it against me. Do you hate me, Jack? Nat, you know I love you. Yet you bring it up. You don't care how much it hurts, do you? This is quite sad already. I'm going now. I don't feel like being around you right now. I know I won't change your mind about the hunting. You do as you please. Just be careful with our daughter. She's all I have. Well, yes, it's quite sad already, and failed pregnancies is a horrible, horrible topic. And I know many people who have, well, not many people, a few people have had that happen, and it's a very sad affair. I shouldn't have been so rough with her. No, you shouldn't. That was quite nasty. I probably should have gone by myself. and never brought up the subject. Didn't expect it to become such a drama. Where are my car keys? I need to get moving. What am I going to say to Hope? I've already promised her. So he's making a decision now not to go hunting with her. I suppose he has to. Hey there, Hope. What are you doing out there? Come inside. Was Mum crying? Mum doesn't feel very well, sweetie. We need to give her some time. It's not true. Why were you two yelling? Is it because I told Mum I didn't want to go hunting with you? Oh. She didn't want to go hunting. You don't want to go? Why? Why didn't you tell me? We always have so much fun watching wild animals together, Dad. I just don't want to shoot them. It's fair enough. I was afraid you'd get angry if I told you. So I told Mum. But now you two are fighting because of me. I wouldn't. Look, it's not your fault. If there's something you don't want to do, just tell me. I won't get angry, I promise. I'm sorry, Dad. It's fine, Hope. There's nothing to be sorry for. What were you up to anyway? You should have been back from school an hour ago. Nothing? Were you playing near the military base again? Hope? Yeah. But there were so many trucks, and I saw soldiers. And I told you that Murphy's base is not a place for children to hang around. But look at him with his fist. Nobody knows what it is down there. Maybe there are aliens from another planet who came to Earth to kidnap children. Look at him with his fist. Has he got anger problems? Yeah, and they can read your mind, and if they see you, they can replicate your body. And she's smiling like it's all fun and games. Have you been watching scary movies with Mom again? Yes. No? Well, kind of. Mum was watching alone and I couldn't sleep, so I slipped in and watched with her. Invasion of the Body Snatchers is not a children's movie. Won't you agree? Yes. It was really scary. Seriously now, no one knows what kind of operations they are running at Murphy's. What's behind that fence? I know you are smart, so I trust you. Can you promise me you won't go near the base alone? I promise. Good girl. Maybe the aliens didn't see you, or maybe you are one of the replicas. Was he joking then? He wasn't really punching her. Although he looks proper angry though. Where's my beautiful daughter? Give her back, you monster. I hope you can hear me. Ha 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 ha, that is me. I knew you were in there. I'm coming for you, sweetie. I just need to fight this abomination first. Grrr. It tickles. I would give away everything to bring back those moments with her. Seeing her smile and feeling the pure love and joy around her. If I was ever truly happy, it was when I was with her and Natalie. So, these two are dead now? Back then, I took everything for granted. I just didn't pay enough attention. Alright, sweetie. I need to get ready for the trip. Can I come? Not this time. I need to take my time and do some thinking. Trust me, it's going to be super boring. But one day you will take me with you again, right? I don't want to hunt, but we could still go bird watching together or something. Of course, sweetie. I'll take you with me next time. Great. Can I bring my plush rabbit along? Sure. As long as you keep an eye on him. Where is he anyway? I don't know. I think I've lost him again. Have you tried the attic? No. I don't like going to the attic alone. When I come back, we'll look for him together, okay? Promise? Promise. Okay. I'll go and look for Mum. I think she's in the kitchen. Wonder what she's up to. She's probably preparing something for you, Dad. You think? Sometimes I wonder why your mum sticks with a clueless guy like me. Because she loves you. Oh. How do you know, Detective? Because she's told me so. I love you, Dad. I love you too, Dad. I love you too, sweetie. Now run along and make sure you clean up your room before I'm back. Dad? Yes? Yes, Pumpkin? Do you really wish you had a son instead of me? Oh, she didn't hear that, did she? It's okay, Dad. I'll go see how Mum is doing. I'll clean the room before you're back. Oh, wow. As she was walking away, I caught a glimpse of a tear in her eye. I had no idea of the damage I had done that day. I'm still trying to figure out what malign force drove me to act like a bastard to my family. Maybe it was my short temper or my lack of restraint. Maybe it was something else. Having a son had always been my dream. I would imagine teaching him everything my father had ever taught me. Taking him out in the world, watching him grow and mature. Arm wrestling with him and sharing a glass of the same malt. Discovering he became a superior man and feeling proud. But when Natalie got pregnant, I was as clueless as a parking machine. We lost our unborn baby. I messed up and lost my chance of becoming what I had been destined to be. A father to a son. The reason I'm sharing this with you is because I want you to realise that things which really matter in life cannot be bought, borrowed or made. They just appear and disappear as soon as you stop taking notice. Wise words, guys. Once they are gone, it's impossible to bring them back. It's hard for me to see Hope like this. I know she wants to look tough when she's around me, which should be more often. I'll look for her plush toy once I'm back. She's very attached to it, and no wonder. Mr. Rabbit has been with us since forever. Wonder where she's lost him this time. She gets distracted sometimes. Anyway, I need to get ready. I've got a 2 hours drive to make and it's already getting late. Having a wood house is great, but driving to the country's edge can get tedious. I should drop by Bob's gas station and pick up some supplies. Oh, CS is really nice. She's despite their argument, she's made him sandwiches. I've made you some sandwiches for the road. He doesn't know what to say. It's like, that's almost like, it makes him feel even more guilty. Thank you, Nat. I wanted to tell you that I'm really hurt by what you said earlier. But I don't want to talk about it right now. Speechless. You got me thinking, Jack. Thinking about you, thinking about us, and about our future. Nat? Let me finish. I realise that I'm responsible for my own happiness and shouldn't burden you with it. I decided... What did you decide? I decided I'm going back to my studies and that I want to get my final degree. This is what I always dreamed of, after all. I remember you mentioned it a while ago, but I didn't think you were serious. Are you? Why wouldn't I? Well, for starters, this is a huge decision. It will impact our lives. Don't you think we should at least talk about it first? We are talking about it now. Listen, I know we aren't on the greatest terms right now, but this is a big deal. I only hope we can talk it over more before any decisions are made, okay? Besides, what about hope? I trust you, Jack. I know you didn't mean what you said earlier. You were always a good father, and you still are. You will take care of her. Wow, I'm not sure what to think about that, really. To be honest, I realise that I can carry my share of guilt too. I found myself competing with you for Hope's love. It's crazy. So she's just going to walk away from it. Yeah. I don't agree with everything you do, but it's life, I guess. None of us is perfect. We just need to put in effort and make it work. And I know that it won't work if we keep living the same way, away from what we truly want. I want to become a physician, and that's what I'm going to do. Do I get to have a say? Do you want to stop me? I don't know yet. Well, what do you know, Jack? You were supposed to say, I know I love you. You know I do. Yeah, but sometimes it's nice to hear it from your husband. Makes you feel appreciated. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm a bit frustrated right now. I feel stuck, you know? I understand. But I'm not changing my mind about getting a degree just like that. It's too important for me. We'll figure out something out, Nat. We'll talk about it once you are back. I meant to ask you, is the roaster working? Yeah? I fixed the suspension and the front tyre. It should be fine. Last time I ran out of air, Bob came to the rescue, you know? Really? Our Bob? Well, ain't he a stand-up guy? It's not every day a girl gets rescued by a tall, muscular, handsome man. So now, is she joking or is she trying to wind him up? What's wrong? Are you jealous? Oh dear, dear. Confess your feelings. Right, shrug it off. Take it like a macho. So am I talking from Jack's behalf now? I guess I am still. So confess your feelings. Maybe. You know how strong he is. There's something mysterious about him too. Come on, Natalie. A mysterious man with dark hair and dark eyes. I was watching him change the tyre with his big hands. He seemed so powerful yet gentle at the same time. He was so focused and determined to do his job. Oh, just thinking about me makes me... Stop torturing me, woman! You are jealous after all. So cute. I need to get ready. Yeah, I've got to run some errands too. Don't forget your sandwiches. I won't. Thanks, Nat. I love you. I know you do, Jack. Call me once you reach the cabin. So there obviously still things going on there. Good things, love, and they just need to sort out their issues, their money issues, I guess. Somewhere else. Reporting in.
What's your status?
The tracking device works perfectly. I'm 15 clicks away from the target. She is on the move, but it appears slow and random. Doesn't look like a challenge.
Remember your protocol. Do not make a mess. Try to bring her alive, if possible. She might be valuable.
Yes, sir.
We inform you that there is another asset operating in your area. Should your effort fail, he will move in.
Understood.
We are counting on you.
Thank you, sir. What's going on then? Almost everything I needed was at the cabin. I had to pick a few things up. I decided to stop at Bob's. It didn't feel like roaming around a supermarket, and besides, it was the only place to buy gasoline in a 30-mile radius. I also liked the owner, Bob. Bob wasn't his real name, but it's how he introduced himself. He told me his real name once, but I wasn't able to pronounce it correctly. His shop was the only place where you could score proper booze. The temptation was firmly there when I approached the door, and I struggled with it. On the one hand, alcohol would help me relax. On the other, I'd have to spend all my money, and I had little to begin with. There he is, big muscular man. Hi, Bob.
Jack, good to see a familiar face.
Like you see any other faces in here?
You'd be surprised. I doubt I've ever seen as many new people as during the last 2 weeks.
How come?
Beats me. Ever since they built the highway, there was almost no traffic around here, especially at this time of year. But hey, who am I to complain? The more customers, the more money comes in. Anyway, what brings you here? Off for a trip?
Yep.
And I feel like I need some time off. Where's Hope? Isn't she coming with you? Not this time. That's a first. I thought you were trying to teach her survival skills. She seemed into it. I still do. It's just, well, I had a big fight with Natalie over it. Do you want to talk about it? Natalie gave me a lecture about kids and responsibility. She said Hope didn't want to learn about hunting. It turned out to be true. Hope admitted it. I don't know what to think of this all yet. Sometimes I feel like the worst father in the universe. I must admit, I see where they're coming from. Shoot and pray wouldn't be my cup of tea either.
What? You too? Guess this makes me the last barbarian in town.
I like animals. They are living beings just like us. Instead of killing, I would rather protect them and admire their beauty. You know, I wanted to become a vet once. It didn't work out though. I'm still paying off a painful loan for trying.
Hunting isn't only about killing, it's about going back to your primal self. It's about tapping into your true instincts. It actually teaches you to respect nature.
Well,
Maybe. It still ends up with the animals dying. I believe you can have another kind of strength. For example, Natalie seems to be pretty strong and capable of enough to provide for you guys. Even though I doubt she has ever shot an animal. Yeah, about that. Aren't you and Nats getting too familiar with each other? What do you mean? She told me you're her handyman and you've got big hands. Just wanted to be a good deed, do a good deed and help a woman in need. A knight in shiny armor. Where's your house, Chief? Sorry, where's your horse, Chief? Shall I say? Same place yours is. I thought it was getting a bit tense then, but they're just laughing it off, which is good. What can I get you, Jack? I'll have a lighter, some batteries, and a few of those energy bars. Oh, and a flashlight. Last one I had is dead. Is he going to get any alcohol, do you think? Do you have bandages? Sure thing. Great. I'll take one. It's safer to have some. Shall I get you the usual order as well? Actually, I think I still have some left in my cabin, but... Oh... I am going to buy some more booze, because I think if it was me, and I was going on a lovely trip in a cabin on my own, I would like a few beers to help me relax. So I'm going to buy more booze. I might as well keep a spare bottle. Let's have it. Worst case scenario, I'll be dead drunk for 3 days. Okay then, a flashlight, a bandage, some batteries, any energy bars, and a bottle of whiskey. Here you go. I'll be single malt, I expect. Thanks, man. Keep the change. Bob? Yeah? You said that there are different kinds of strength in the world. I think you're right. And I want my daughter to have all of them. I want her to be ready for whatever life throws at her. You are a good man, Jack. Your heart is in the right place. You just need to find your way. Got to do my best, I guess. Have a good one, man. Bye, Chief. Okay, Friday, Bob's station. I had everything I needed. I intended to go straight to the cabin, leaving all the worries behind for a while. I was looking forward to getting away from the issues at home and focusing on something else. As I was putting my supplies into my car, I noticed something strange. A young woman was strolling down the roadside. At first, she caught my attention simply because she was coming from outside the town. The longer I watched her, the stranger it seemed. She looked to be around her 30s, but she was dressed more like a teenager. I was pretty sure she wasn't from around the town either. I couldn't figure out what she was doing out here, or by herself. Her clothes didn't suggest that she had come for a hike. They were far too thin for the time of year, and she wore heavy makeup. It was smudged here and there, as if she had just run away from a bad party. I thought that maybe her date went south and some guy threw her out of a car without a warning. She looked confused, but strangely enough, she seemed happy at the same time. I decided I might as well talk to her. I mean, wouldn't you be curious too? Okay, I've had to leave that video there. My throat's getting a bit coarse. There's a lot of reading. So guys, hope you've enjoyed it. I'm getting quite into this story. It's a good one, actually. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I will see you on the next part of Perseverance. Until then, goodbye.